Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome back to a chilly edition of A Guide to Poor Parenting, a podcast with me, Jason.
And me, Jennifer, this is also the season finale.
I know, I have a few drinks.
Talk shit about our kids.
Please follow us on Instagram and Facebook? YouTube. I can't get my outline open for some reason.
Guide to Poor Parenting.
Guide to Poor, hold on, give
and
me one.
Facebook / TikTok at Poor Parent Pod.
Yes. If you have any funny stories about your kids,
or if you need some bad parenting advice or have questions for us, please
give us a call at 256-274-1329.
Yes, please.
Please. Miss Jennifer.
Yep.
Are you freezing to death?
Yes. I'm layered up. Miss
Jennifer, it is our season finale.
I know, I can't believe it.
We've been doing this 6 seasons, so
it's crazy.
That's about 3.5 years, I think, worth of recording.
Yeah.
Because we do 2 seasons per year with a little bit of a break in between. And
for all our dedicated listeners, it's going to be a little bit longer of a break this year, right? Because of the holidays.
Yeah, so for our dedicated listeners, Benjamin included, because we love you.
Love you. Happy birthday!
Happy birthday, Benjamin.
Did you know that it was his birthday?
I did. I forgot to text him. I need to text him real quick.
I sent him a happy birthday, Queen, and then I sent him just a regular happy birthday.
Aw.
He went on another cruise.
Oh, bless him.
Yep. I don't know why I bless him, but...
Because I want to go on a cruise.
Oh, okay. But he said he's got one wanting to do it next year, so maybe we can go for his birthday next year.
Hell yeah.
That'd be good. Well, no.
When's his birthday? Oh, it's November.
Yeah.
So, we'll see.
I don't know. That's kind of cold.
It's kind of close. Well, it's warm when you're in the tropics, but it's close to, maybe a little too close to Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
Anyway, what was I saying? We were talking about
the season finale.
Season finale.
We got to do 2 seasons, and I said that we might be a little bit.
Yeah, there's a mid-break. So normally, I'll say we're gonna have no break, and then I'm like, oh, psych, I didn't give myself enough time. Well, this time, Zane and I, so Jennifer and I are recording this on the 9th of November, and Zane and I go to Japan on the 19th. So we will be gone for 2 weeks, and we will not have an opportunity to record.
Right.
And right after that is our Christmas party, and I'm going to be too wiped out from all that. So we are going to re-release about 4 of our most popular episodes. I think some of our Christmas episodes, and we should be back a little bit closer to Christmas. I think is when we'll start doing new recordings again.
Yep, and we might, if he can figure it out, which I really, really hate. You might be seeing our faces.
Yeah. So we are technically recording right now, and Jennifer's so excited about it. Took us forever to figure out this goddamn setup.
Well, because I'm not in all of that. I am not that tech savvy, so.
Well, I appreciate you not tolerating, but putting up with my bullshit, because it's been an adventure just trying to get the camera set up, and I was so pissed. I was telling Jennifer I was so mad because I spent probably $250 on a Canon camera, and an old one. And it's not even it's a EOS 5D Mark II, and there are 7 there's a Mark 7 now, and they've even discontinued the Marks and are onto a different, it's 6D instead of, so it is a very old camera. Mm-hmm. But there was stuff online how to turn it into a 40 or 4K webcam, and so that's what I'm trying to do right now, is have it do 4K recording for us.
I gotcha.
But I also had a kind of slightly pricey webcam, and that's what Jennifer's on. And frankly, I like hers better because it does autofocus, and my image looks a little bit squished for some reason. I don't know. So I think I will just say, well, I tried on the EOS, and go get me another webcam. And
just sell that one, or
maybe we'll see. I mean, it's a good camera.
I mean, would Zane like that one when you guys go to Japan?
He was talking about bringing his deal.
I know his, but is that one better?
I don't know if it's better or not. But I also cannot. I told him, I was like, I'm not sure. We're gonna be trekking around for days. I think carrying that thing would get very old and very tiring, because it gets. Well, it's too big for a fanny pack. His camera is huge.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
And this camera is pretty big too and
Yeah.
heavy. So I was like, I can't imagine.
Lugging that around
Yeah.
all day.
I mean, especially since their cell phones. Like, I was trying to figure out a way to do the videos on our cell phones.
Right.
And there is kind of a way, but it's a pain in the ass. Mm-hmm. So I was just like, all right, we're just
And
going
then
to.
I need my cell phone for the all the talking we do. Because
all the bullshit.
I need to be able to remember what to say.
Yeah.
Because even though we've done this for so long, I still have to look at it and for the outline. So, yeah.
And if you're hearing anything in the background, our neighbor is mowing at the moment. I think the audio equipment or the audio recording stuff will take it out, but
Just in case.
just in case. Miss Jennifer, how's your week been, my love?
It's been good-ish.
I was about to say, we haven't recorded in like 3 weeks.
Yeah. I went and job shadowed for another job inside my company and didn't realize that the day that I job shadowed was the day that it closed.
Oh, the job application
Yeah. So
apply by date?
Yeah, so I couldn't apply for it.
Oh.
So that was kind of sad, but I'm gonna, because I went through all of this stuff to ask her if I could job shadow and
Right.
all this stuff. So I'm gonna email the supervisor and just be like, "Thank you so much for letting me job shadow. I totally missed the deadline because work and other stuff, and just tell her, that it wasn't anything, about like the job itself. It was,
Yeah, I was
Because-
I was doing the job.
yeah, because I don't want to like have her think that I didn't like it or,
Yeah.
that kind of thing. Because it's not the same job I applied for a few months ago.
Mm-hmm.
But it was closed. And apparently this job is a
What?
progressive job. So like I would start at a 1, but if I like do training and things like that, I can move up and be a 2 or that sort of thing.
You'll always be a 1 in my book, baby.
Thing or bad
I don't
thing? That sounds kind of bad. That sounds kind of mean.
I know I smell like a number 2.
Oh,
Aw.
okay. Never mind. But so I did that. I went to the neurologist about
Headaches.
a week ago,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm still having the headaches. And now they're trying kind of the same thing that they tried before, but because the headaches aren't 24/7 like they were before, they're hoping that it will be better. So Friday I went at, it was like 11:30. I took the whole day off because I knew I didn't want to go back to work after getting. What happens is they shoot nerve blockers into my head, and then my shoulders. The Vanderbilt neurologist thought my shoulders were so tense that was making it. So then he took just a regular needle.
And just to stab you in the
And
shoulder?
then he started just stabbing me across my shoulder blades.
Oh, God.
And I was like, is this kind of like acupuncture? And he was like, yeah. I was like, I don't like it. It really hurt. And I was like, I don't want to do that one no more. But then 3 months, I get to go do it again.
Woo!
And if that doesn't work, then we're going to try Botox.
Woo!
And that doesn't. And that hurts because it's in the most sensitive places, like the neuroblockers.
Yeah.
Or nerve blockers, sorry. Or right in the back of my head. So it's like starts at like the top. He stabs down into my neck, and then he did the shoulder thing. So, washing my hair and brushing my hair on Saturday morning, I probably said fuck like 30 times in the bathroom. So I apologized to the house. I was like, I'm sorry. I said fuck a lot.
That sounds awful.
But I mean, we're just trying to get them to be less frequent and, better. So that's kind of been, I've been working hard. I've been going to the doctor, getting cold because it's that time.
Yeah, it is. So when did we recorded 3 weeks ago, I think, but we've been busy a lot. Like we did trick or treating last weekend, didn't we? Mm-hmm. Yep. Last Friday. Yep. No, not 2 days ago, but like 9 days ago.
Yeah.
And, that was fun.
That was fun.
We Jennifer came with us, and we took Kalia and her friend Serenity and Ayana and Jalen and Elijah. Mm-hmm. And Kiki came up, and Leia came with us.
Yep.
And for all our listeners, that is my daughter and the mother of my youngest grandchild. Mm-hmm. And Jennifer and I, those are the adults. And then we took all 4 grandkids and one of Kalia's friends.
Yep. And Kalia and her friend did their thing because they're older.
They're 12.
And little man was Mickey Mouse.
Oh, precious as all get out.
Mickey Mouse ever. Jalen was a princess, and she was the cutest princess ever. And then Yaya, or Ayana, I call her Yaya. She was a goddess. And so as we're walking to the first house, I'm like, can you say, I was talking to Jalen, I was like, can you say trick or treat? He's like, yes. I was like, okay, well, can you say it for me? I was like, dude, why can't you say it for me? Like this. I'm like, okay. And I was like, well, you got to say thank you too. Okay. So there were some stairs. And she was trying to be Miss Independent, so it was...
Well, she got up the stairs really well.
Yeah, it was going down was her hardest part. But she was like, every time I asked her, if she wanted help, I got this. I probably heard I got this like 18,000 times. And I'm like, hey, you're not supposed to be like Auntie Jay. You don't need to be this independent at 3 years old. Come on now. Let me help you, because it makes me feel better too,
She did. Her. As long as it wasn't more than like 3 or 4 steps, she was fine.
Yeah.
Or if there was a handrail she could hold.
Yes.
The first one really didn't have a handrail that she could reach. Yeah. And so she got scared.
Yeah.
And started crying. And then you went and rescued her. And then we started taking turns. If there was more than 3 or 4 stairs, we started taking turns. Although you did a majority of it.
Yeah. I would just follow behind her. I got this. Okay. But I got you. So that was kind of how it was. It's like, you got this, but I got you. So I'm going to make sure you do not fall. And then Yaya fell.
Oh, yeah. She tripped going upstairs. Yep.
And so she was crying, but then we got her calmed down. But the cutest thing is the very first house, well, we go to one house, we get like 3 pieces of candy. I don't know I say we, but she got 3 pieces of candy. And then she looks in her basket and she's like, I got this. Awesome. And then we go to another house and she gets, like 3 more. And then she looks at her basket and she's like, okay, we can go now.
I'm done.
And I'm like, you don't want no more candy? And she's like, we can get more candy. And I'm like, yeah, that's what we're here for. She's like, oh, let's go get more candy. And then she just started running. And then, because they have like those little bitty baskets and they're not, they're heavy once you get some candy into it. So trying to explain to a 3-year-old that you're going to get your candy back. We're just making it your, basket lighter.
So
was some trials and tribulations.
So what Jennifer's talking about, because I don't think I understood.
If
they had tiny ones, and then Kiki was holding a big, like, reusable shopping bag, and the girls, when they started getting full, they would dump their candy in Kiki's basket, so they didn't have to hold their heavy little tiny ones.
Right.
And Ayana did fine with it. It was Jalen who was she was starting to lose her shit.
She was crying a lot. Yeah. And I was like...
We had to stop and show her the big basket and be like, this is all y'all's. Don't worry. You're going to have plenty of candy.
Yeah. And she just was like, that's my candy. I worked hard for that candy.
Yeah.
That's what it kind of seemed in my head, is how she was, feeling in her head, in her heart. But then after we kind of talked to her about, or I talked to her about it, and I was just like, it's still there. Mama's got it. Not going anywhere. You and your sister are getting about the same amount. So it's not like, one kid's going to get more than the other. After that, she'd get like not even halfway done with her bucket. And she'd be like, okay, time to dump.
Yep.
And I was like, okay, time to dump. If that's what you want to do, I'm good with it.
Well, it was really cute with Jalen, especially because she's so little. And she, like, when her little bucket got to about 3/4, you could tell she was really struggling.
Yeah.
To just even hold it. And she was like, did not want to give that motherfucker up.
Nope.
She's like, nope.
But then I started carrying her, and I'm like, it's time to dump. Because then I got her, and then a heavy basket of candy. And then I was, kept every time it was like, say trick or treat, say thank you. And then the one time where she kind of fell going down the stairs, and I caught her, she started kind of crying a little bit. So I was like, Happy Halloween! And so then both of them started going up, trick or treat, thank you, Happy Halloween! And it was the cutest thing ever. So of course, you get more candy the cuter that you get. So
one of my favorite parts of the neighborhood Jennifer and I and the girls took the kids to was a neighborhood here in town, and it's a newer neighborhood, and the houses are pretty expensive. Like they're in the 500,000 to like $1 million range.
But they're right next to each other.
They have no fucking yard, and it is wonderful to trick or treat in because you don't have to walk as far because like the yards are literally like 10 feet wide, and you just like boop boop boop.
Yep.
And I love it. I love going there.
And they give you size.
Oh my god, I think they got at least 3 full size candy bars. But they got a crap ton of candy. Like I was amazed at how much candy they got.
They got a lot.
I mean, I bought the reasonable
Bag.
shopping bag that I got for Kiki to hold all their candy.
Ollies.
It was probably, I would say it's about maybe a foot wide, foot deep, a foot high, right?
Yeah.
A square foot.
Yeah.
And they had, and she, at the time we left, was a little over half full.
Yeah.
And I was like, man.
And that was just the 2 babies' candies. That's not including Kalia's candy or Elijah's candy.
And Elijah was so fucking precious.
Yeah.
But there was one house that they had decorated. They were very into Disney, and they had a mini Mickey Mouse wreath, Halloween wreath, and they were just tickled to death when they saw Mr. Elijah walk up in his Mickey Mouse costume. Mm-hmm. Oh, he was so cute.
And apparently he said thank you like 3 or 4 times, and I missed it every single time, and I was so mad that I missed the thank you. It was
like at first I don't think he really understood the concept yet, but like we were just basically like stick him near the bowl and he would reach his hand in and grab something,
and then put a pop sucker in his mouth with the wrapper still on.
And that boy did not want to, like, Alea brought his stroller, so he didn't have to walk, and he did not want to stay in that thing. She had to buckle him down, and he was, like, crying his little head off because he did not want to.
But it was a lot of walking.
It was a lot. It was really cute, though.
But it was beautiful weather.
Better than last year when it rained.
And we got lots of candy. One house, I was kind of worried walking up to it because I was like, I'm not letting Jalen, because there was nothing on the porch and nobody on the porch. Like everybody was inside the house. So I was like, do you guys want us to come in? And then there's these people, having some adults having cocktails, and they're like, oh yeah, come on in. And it was a gay couple's house.
Oh, was it the fancy one with all the decorations?
And so we walked in, and they had like the whole
dining room
table was full of full-size chocolate bars.
Fuck yeah.
And the one guy was like, oh my god, you're so cute, what kind of candy do you want? And then she like picked out like 2 full-size candy bars, and he was like, you want another one? I was like, yeah, she wants a Butterfinger. And then so she got 3 size candy bars there.
Oh damn. That I didn't realize.
They were just because they were so cute. They were just, what do you want?
I didn't realize that because I had seen there was 2 other houses that had done full size candy bars.
Yeah.
But I didn't realize that you gotten 3 from them.
Yeah, well, the Butterfinger came home with me.
Yeah, well.
I told Kiki, I was like, "There's a Butterfinger line." She's like, "Okay." So
This is
I snuck
Auntie
it in
J
my
tax.
pocket real quick. Yeah. Well, I mean, I did a lot of work. You
Yeah,
know,
you did.
And I wanted
Yeah, you
the
did.
Butterfinger. But yeah, it was the cutest thing. Perfect timing for everything. We went to go eat dinner, and we got done before the babies got too tired and whiny and so forth. But we wore them little girls out.
Yep.
And I hope they slept good. I haven't talked to Key since.
Yeah,
So.
me either. I know when we left the neighborhood, we were going to go to a local. It's called Shaggy's, but it's kind of an odd combo. It's like tacos and hamburgers.
Yep.
And hot dogs. Mm-hmm. It's good.
Yeah.
But it's just an odd combo of things. But we like going there because it's like Kalia doesn't always like tacos, and we don't always want fucking burgers.
Right.
So it's like we'll go get tacos, she'll get burgers, and the kids will get burgers. So it's a good combination for that, but it's odd.
Yeah, I like their taco salad.
And they have some really good tacos. But we as we were leaving, Leia texted me. She's like, Elijah is passed out. So I was like, okay, going home. We took the other kids out.
Yep.
That was a lot of fun.
It was.
It was a lot better than last year when it rained.
I didn't even get to Providence last
Yeah.
year because of the rain. I think I had to stay at work a little bit later, or something happened, and I didn't even get there because I was on my way, and you're like, "We're going to Big Daddy Burgers." I'm like, "Oh, okay." And then we're wet, we're cold, and then for some reason, Big Daddy Burgers had their air conditioning on, and so I'm putting my arms into my shirt, and the service was slow, and I'm like, oh my God, I'm freezing.
I remember that.
It was not fun. But, yeah, I'm glad that Clea got to go with her friend, because her and Serenity. Serenity seems to be good people, and
yeah, I like her.
She's got a good head on her shoulder, and she now calls me Auntie J.
It's nice to have her go with someone because she's not fighting for attention.
Yeah.
And because when you got little ones, it's hard to focus on
The bigger one.
If you're independent, it's like, okay, go do your own thing. We got to focus on the little ones so they don't die.
Right. Well, and then they're not as fast.
Yeah.
Because Kalia just run upstairs and run downstairs. Mm-hmm. Well, Jalen has to take one stair at a time because she got little bitty legs.
Oh, yeah. It was a good time.
It was.
I'm thinking I want to actually invite Serenity out when we go to do the Trail of Lights at the Botanical.
Galaxy of Lights, yeah. I think that would be a good idea, and that way I don't have to act like a 12-year-old.
Yeah, you can enjoy it.
Like I did last year.
We've been inviting, we told people, if you want to come, and you don't mind being around kids, we're going to have a big group, but you can come.
Yeah.
And my love, just to let you know, my camera died, so I just shut down the video recording, so we're just...
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It died?
I turned, this camera shuts itself off for some reason, and I don't know how to turn it back on remotely, so...
Oh, okay.
We'll just, I'll have to get me another one of these webcams, but yeah.
Yeah. So the finale won't be recorded.
Yep.
I mean, it won't be live.
Televised.
Yes. Thank you.
The revolution will not be televised.
Yes, that's true. But how has your week been?
It's been pretty good.
Mac, you were kind of talking about the same things.
It's been good. Work's been whatever. This long-standing issue we've had at work is finally starting to get some resolution, so that's been nice.
Oh, that's good.
And my boss actually, so in defense contracting, a lot of times so Jennifer was motioning to Zane, and she pointed at something. I think she wants him to turn off the lights.
Turn off the lights.
Oh, for the camera?
Yeah, the camera died. My camera died.
His
so
camera died,
yeah.
and it's bright as.
Okay.
Just
on the
unplug the battery right here. The battery right here. Yeah. And give her the battery back.
Oh, you can just leave it there. I'll get it later.
Okay. But
Thank you, baby, because
Yo.
I see the ring.
Where was I going? Oh,
You were talking about work.
Yeah, my project manager is with the prime contractor, and I work for the subcontractor. And my project manager emailed my boss at my subcontracting company and said that I was doing a really good job. So my boss gave me a $200 gift card for Amazon.
Nice.
So I was very excited.
Very nice. I guess you can buy yourself
I guess so.
your video camera with it.
Although I've been having dangerous thoughts about quilting again because for all our listeners, I don't really talk about my quilting a ton because I haven't done it in a while.
Yeah.
But I am the king of starting projects and not finishing them.
Yes.
I'm frankly proud of the podcast because this is one where started and I've been doing really good consistency wise.
Well, that's because I also am.
We also did take a year off too, so.
Yeah. But I also, when time do I need to come over? Do I need to have a guest?
She helps me be accountable and it's lovely.
That. I know that helps you, so that's why I do it.
And it's appreciated.
But then sometimes I'm like, how much?
I'll let you know. But
excuse me.
I have I've made probably 5 or 6 quilts over the years, and I've been wanting to make one for the kids, for the grandkids.
You still have to finish Luis's.
I know. Well, so I had started a project 3 years ago, before the pandemic, actually, I think, where I was going to take flannel shirts and blue jeans, disassemble them, and then cut them up and make the quilts out of them. And I was like, okay, I'm going to get started on that. And I realized I had only cut up, I had only gotten 6 strips of fabric to make. And I was like, I don't want to do this anymore. Because it's such a pain in the ass to disassemble these clothes. And I don't,
Is it like the cutting of the seams or
It's the cutting of the seams and you have to iron it. And it is such a pain in the ass.
But your husband loves to iron, so just ask him to iron them.
The problem is they make pre-cut fabric and it's very tempting to just be like, I'm going to go do the pre-cut fabric.
Isn't that expensive?
All right. Compared to the blue jeans and the flannel, which is not free, but a lot cheaper.
Thrift stores.
Yeah.
That's what I'm thinking. You can get some cheap flannel and
it is cheaper, but the quilts that I have done, the last quilt I did was for Fiji, and
hi Fiji.
I spent over $100 on it. But that's kind of par for the course, just because the fabric is slightly expensive, and then I don't quilt myself. I just make the top of it. I piece the top, and then I take it to someone to quilt.
Oh,
and that's about $75.
No, that's more expensive than this hobby right here.
Well, yeah, but it's also spread over many more years than this one.
Right, but we could figure out something else than you spending that much money. Well, you know me, I'm.
Well, I will say that what appeals to me about the quilting though is that it is a not a hallmark, but what is it? The things you pass down to your family members. What is it called? It's a heirloom. Heirloom. It's an heirloom. Something I can make for my kids, and they could keep it for their life and then pass it down.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm hoping for. It's something they will treasure. It's something they know I made for them specifically. Because everybody who's gotten a quilt from me has really appreciated it and has kept it. Michael was the first one I ever made, my friend Michael. And I made that back in college. And he still has it 20 years later. And he loves. And Lindsay has 2 of my quilts for her kids. And and unfortunately, she has 3 children, and I haven't made the 3rd. But both kids who got one still cherish it and love them. So...
Okay.
That's why I'm I don't mind.
That's why you like to spend the money on it, because you like to have them have a little piece of you.
Yeah.
In a way.
Yeah. It's exactly it. It's something they can carry with them for the rest of their lives.
Right.
I've been debating whether I want to do Kiki and Justin first. Mm-hmm. Kiki, I know, would appreciate it. Justin, I think he would appreciate it, but I just don't know that he would. He's so bad at maintaining his shit. I just don't know
if it would stay
intact.
Yeah.
So I think I'm going to start with the grandkids and maybe think about the kids later.
Have you done one for Kalia?
No, and that's who I'm going to start with.
Okay, good. I was just going to say, because if you start with the babies...
No.
She's going to get mad, so don't do that. That was just what I was just going to say. I wasn't trying to...
No, and it's a good point. And what I was thinking is, so I usually do a rainbow motif. It's squares where the rainbow fabric is on a diagonal. So like all the yellows on a diagonal,
Okay.
all the reds, all the oranges.
Yeah.
And it's it just progresses through the rainbow. And I was thinking, what I should do is get the same rainbow material for all 4 grandkids, and then different background materials. So like
On the backside of it.
no, so it's like a background material square, then a rainbow square, or
okay.
So it's like background red, background orange, background yellow, background green, background blue, background purple,
Okay.
and then that pattern repeats.
Gotcha.
And the
And then you can just switch it up for all the babies, but they all still have the same kind of color.
yeah, there's some cohesion between the rainbow portion.
Gotcha.
At least that's what I'm thinking right now. And I went over to I was sad because Joanne Fabrics shut down. That no longer exists as a company anymore. And my boss is like, my boss quilts, and she's like, oh, go check out Southern Charm on Pratt Avenue here in Huntsville.
Never even heard of it.
Do you know where the Spy Shop is on Pratt? Mm-hmm. It's right next to it, basically.
Oh, okay.
But it is huge. It's bigger than Joann's ever was,
Yeah.
and it's like their selection is gigantic, and they even have quilt kits. It's like all pre-cut. You could just buy the thing and sew it together and have you a quilt.
Well, that's even better than you don't have to pay someone to do your quilt for you.
Well, it's just the top though. You still have to buy the kit, sew it together, and then pay them to quilt it for you.
Oh, okay.
So it's still expensive,
But
it's an option.
Seems like less work if it's in a kit.
Yeah.
If that I think that.
Well, and
Right.
and I've also want to make one. I want to make one for you, and I want to make one for Zane. But the nice thing is they make these what are called jelly rolls, which are it's basically a roll of fabric, but it's 2.5-inch strips of fabric, and they're just called. That's what they're called, jelly rolls.
I like that name.
But I've seen some really pretty orange and blue
Well, of course.
for our Auburn fans.
War Eagle.
War Eagle. So that's my thought. I'm going to get what I'd like to do, though, is next year focus on getting all 4 grandkids' quilts knocked out and give it to them as a Christmas present.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Yeah. And then maybe next year work on you and Zane's and be y'all's Christmas present.
Okay.
So
I already know what my Christmas present is.
I was going to say, you already know what this year's Christmas present, too, I think, if you remember what I told you last time.
Nope. I do not. There's been a lot of stuff going on, so I do not know.
All right. Well, then it'll be a surprise.
Yeah, because, well, even if you were to, probably tell me now, I would have to listen to the episode to remember.
And I know you won't, so we're good.
Yes, because my memory sucks, so.
All right, Miss Jennifer. So let's do our cocktail and we'll take a quick break.
Okay.
All right. So speaking of booze, we have been drinking Bushmills Black Bush Irish Whiskey.
Yes.
I went to the Alabama Beverage Commission store here in town, one of them, and I don't know. What do you think? It's not my favorite whiskey, but it's not bad.
No, it's drinkable.
Yeah, it's kind of not memorable, but
it doesn't have a kick or a burn.
yeah.
I definitely can drink it.
Yeah, it's not very memorable, but it's not bad.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like I would mix this with something most likely if I was going to make a bourbon cocktail.
This would be good for hot toddies.
Or an old fashioned, I bet would be good. Or
Hot toddies.
or hot toddies.
It's just because Jennifer's cold. That's why I say hot toddies.
Make you a deal. Make you a deal. When we come back from break, I'll make some hot toddies for our cocktail.
Oh, that's okay.
Well, it'll be mid-December, so it'll be nice and chilly.
Oh, I thought you meant the break.
No, not
our little bitty break.
No.
Coming up. I was like, that's too
No,
much.
no. All right, my love. Let's take a quick break, and we'll be right back. And we're back.
We're back.
I've been discovering it is a lot easier if I pause the recording and restart it because it puts a break in the audio file that it's a lot easier to find than trying to find that 5 seconds.
Oh, yeah?
Because normally when Jennifer and I do the breaks, we're just quiet for 5 seconds and I hold my fingers up and count to 5.
Yep.
And it is a bitch finding that blank 5 seconds for sometimes.
Yeah.
So I'm just like, I'm going to pause this shit.
Whatever makes it easier on you, because you know I don't do nothing.
You don't do nothing?
I don't do nothing.
Except for keep me accountable and talk to me?
That's right.
All right.
And drink with you and eat with you.
Well,
I love you.
You know, I love you. All right, Miss Jennifer. So we've been announcing our phone for this whole season, I think, and we finally got some voicemails. So we're going to play them. My hope is that next season we'll start getting a steady influx, and we can start doing these either as our story times, or we can start doing just listener voicemail episodes.
Yeah, if we get enough of them, then that would help.
Yeah, because Jennifer and I are running out of shit to talk about.
Yes.
All right, so here's our first one. You ready?
Yep, I'm ready.
Let's hear it.
I have a funny story about my kids. So my middle son, when he was about 18 or 19, knocked his girlfriend up. We've always talked to them very openly about sexuality. And we had taken him and his girlfriend out bowling. Sometimes I let him have a beer or two, so he gets a little loose. And he'll say, "Hey, Mom, real talk." And when he says that, we have no idea what the fuck's going to come out of his mouth. So my husband just picked up his bowling ball and walked away. And my son looked at me. He goes, "Okay, do you eat ass?" And I was like, "What the fuck? You cannot ask your mother questions like that." And he was like, "Well, who else am I going to ask?" And so I was like, "All right,
your
fine.
friends?"
Yes, I do. I eat ass." And he looked at his girlfriend. He was like, "I told you so." And I told her, I was like, "Look, I know this kid's hygiene. Do not eat his ass. Don't do it." So.
Oh my God, that is so funny.
Oh,
I mean,
Lord.
they have a good relationship if he can ask Mama that question, because I know I would never ask my mom anything like that at all.
I think I wouldn't mind if Glee asked me that kind of thing. I mean, frankly, by the time she hits 21, if she doesn't know I eat ass, I'm like, you're just not paying attention.
Yeah, well, I mean,
But,
that's a different, but this is like a straight woman, not a, a gay man.
Well, I will say the lady that left that voicemail, I met her, and she's a really cool lady, but she's, I don't want to give away her. Anyway, she's a real cool lady. Real cool lady. I liked her a lot. Hopefully we can get her on the podcast sometime.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can we say, did you meet her at Shenanigans?
No, I met her for Brian and Michael. So Brian, who came on the podcast, he had his own podcast. Oh God, what was his name? What was his podcast name? I can't remember. I don't even think he's doing it anymore.
He's not doing it anymore, really. He's like kind of run out of time.
You know what?
He's
busy. I will say that is the truth of most podcasts. You start it and then you run out of time, or it's hard to get through the grind. And Brian, I love him, but he is an ADD maniac. And when he told me after I got to know him, I was like, oh, I wonder how long this is going to last. But I will say for Brian is amazing because he was getting like semi-famous people quick.
Yes.
And we've struggled because Jennifer and I are a little bit on the shyer side, and we don't promote ourselves. Like, we don't get out in the community and push it where Brian did. And
I did.
You did. All right. You
at
did.
An event, but it was just recently. So that doesn't count.
But Brian is also like just a really good people person, where you and I tend to be a bit more reserved, I would say.
Well, when we also don't go out past 9 o'clock. So
well, Brian's a morning bird too.
Well, then I was just trying. Cause...
Can you ever imagine? Did you and your mom ever talk about like personal sex stuff? Did she ever talk about like?
I mean, not eating ass.
But did she ever talk about like?
Oh yeah, she was very. I mean, I think I've said this on the podcast before. When I turned 12, we would go every time we went to the grocery store together. She would purposefully walk to the condoms and be like, "These are condoms," and she'd say it really fucking loud, and so that I wouldn't be embarrassed to go buy condoms, because at that time there was no self fucking checkout or anything like that. You'd have to actually physically take your box of condoms to the register and pay for them. So it was a very different time. But she made sure that I knew to protect myself, have it for me, Don't trust the guy, to have one. So yeah, she was always like, yeah, and I think in a way she kind of feels bad, because she thinks she scared me to the point where I didn't want to have sex.
Yeah.
Because she would tell me like all the diseases that you could get. But what I told her later on in life is that I am not a one night stand type of girl. I am a relationship kind of girl. Like, I want to have a connection with you.
Yeah.
Not just
A hookup.
It's not about the sex. It's about the intimacy of being in a relationship.
Makes sense.
So I don't get none as much as other people do because of that.
I guess my question was not about sex in general, but did she ever talk about like you and her ex-husband, your father's sex life, or like did she ever talk about her sex life, or do y'all ever talk about your individual sex lives? Because my mom and I mean, that is definitely not a topic for conversation.
No, we did not talk about like, well, I might have told her my stuff, but she never told me her stuff.
Gotcha.
If that makes sense.
Yeah.
Because I mean, we live in apartments, and there was a pool that was like you could look out of our living room window and see the pool. And I had my boyfriend over, and we were in the pool, and my family was in town, and I didn't give a fuck apparently. And we get out of the pool, and I go kiss him goodbye. I think he had a truck, and my mama comes back, and she's like, "You gonna have a hickey on your neck, ain't you?" And I was like, "Huh? What's a hickey? I don't know what you mean." And she's like, "Girl, we was watching." And I was like, "Mama, that's nasty." She was like, "I was just making sure you weren't going to have no babies in the pool because that's nasty." Because, my mama has like the same kind of sense of humor that I do. So she was just being silly. But I guess they happened to look out and see us making out in the pool. And so I didn't live that down for a minute. But yeah, I don't think we really talked about it, but she knew.
Yeah.
And it wasn't a big deal. She just wanted me to be safe because she didn't want me to be stuck. Because, in a way, she got stuck. And I wouldn't have to be stuck because I was with my mama if something were to happen, because we didn't have plan B back then. But I was already on birth control.
Mm-hmm.
I would have used a condom because I don't have sex without a condom because I didn't want no babies. So mama trusted me enough for that. She trusted me enough to have my boyfriend in my room with me with the door closed. But she also knew that I'm very prudish.
Yeah.
And I know this about myself. I'm not like dissing myself or whatever, but I am a prude. I'm very, let me change over here because I don't want to let you see me change.
Yeah.
Kind of person. And I mean change clothes. So she knew I wasn't going to be having sex underneath her roof while she was there. Now, he wasn't allowed to be there when, she wasn't there. But she was like, "You ain't going to do nothing, so I don't care. You guys can close the door. You can make out. I mean, because that's probably what you're going to do, but don't be having no sex." So.
Okay.
She just trusted me.
Yeah, well, you're trustworthy. I mean,
I was just...
Yeah, my parents wouldn't have trusted me, but we even today, it's still like weird to talk to your parents about sex. But I will say, like, I remember my mom told my mom's cousin was in town and not too long ago, and she was asking my mom if my dad and her were still having sex in their 70s before he died. And she's like, "Yeah, we were." It's like, "Go mom,
go mama." So, yeah, definitely.
Yeah. I can't imagine talking to my mother about eating ass, though. That would be...
No.
Yeah.
I mean...
Oh, well.
That's a certain...
That's a bridge too far for me.
I personally wouldn't do it. The only thing I know about it is I saw a jail documentary back in the day.
What documentary?
A jail.
Jail. Okay.
And the dude was like, "Oh yeah, I love to toss salad." That's where I learned the word. And he was like, "And I love jelly."
What's jelly?
In his booty hole. And he would put jelly in the booty hole and toss the salad. And I was just like, that was my first and only, well, first off, knowing what tossing salad meant. And then also, I was like, ew, because I'm thinking poop and jelly. And I'm just like, that ain't chocolate and jelly.
Mm-hmm.
That's poop and jelly. I just can't see that doing that because it's just that's where the poop comes out of. Like I just
yeah. All right, let's go to the next one.
Okay.
Oh, hold on.
I was about to say I can't hear that one a little bit.
Okay, so my name's Andy. I have a daughter who's grown now. She was about 8 at the time. I was hosting a candle party back in the day when candles were cool to sell. And she came out and was all like frilled up and ready to like help me host. And she knew that one of the parts of the candle was something that dunked the wick to put the flame out. And I had told her it was a wick dipper. And she came out and told all the people, look, and you can buy this extra part. It's called a dick whipper. All these people. And it was like all these churchy, like super conservative people, and their faces were just priceless, absolutely priceless. And I don't think she even knew that that is actually what happened, but it was, you could hear, like, what do you call it? A
like
pin drop.
Pin drop.
It was fantastic.
Yeah. Oh my God. So she called it a
dick whipper?
Dick whipper instead of whatever?
Mm-hmm, dick whipper.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, I love
that poor baby.
Oh, not poor baby. That's hilarious. Like, I bet she doesn't even know what. I remember I actually had a news article. No, not a news article. Mom always tells a story that I couldn't remember. So, growing up, my parents had a lake house. Yep. And we played horseshoes one time, and I was trying to get my mom. I was like, "Can we play that game again?" She said, "What game?" I was like, the game with the things. And she's like, "What are you talking about?" I was like, the cow shoes.
All right, you and your mama, you're gonna go play cow shoes at the Boutique.
At the Boutique.
At the Boutique.
What was there was something you messed up one time too?
I messed up.
No, your brother. He called it the fucks, right?
Huh?
He called it
the tomato warning was one of them.
No, he was.
And then he did not know how to say his TR, so it'd be a fire fuck. Instead of a fire truck. Is that what you're talking about?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So, but that was babies. He was grown.
I mean, I think I was young too. I remember.
I think you're lying now.
Yeah, I do remember one time I was talking to my aunt Nelda, and I don't remember. I remember what the topic was, but I was like, "Oh my God, it was pickled tink," and she's like, "What?" And I was like, "What?" It was pickled tink. And she started cracking up, and then I was like, "I don't think you said that right." I was like, "Oh, you're right. Tickled pink is what I mean."
That's funny. But oh my gosh, to do that in front of like Christians as well, I'm sure they were just clutching their pearls, something fierce about that one.
Oh, I do remember.
The one we just listening to, that was, that's funny.
Speaking of people clutching their pearls, I was volunteering at Shenanigans on Friday. Mm-hmm. There was a trio of trans comedians that came into town and did a show, and I was working concessions, and the videographer they had hired ordered a hot dog, and we were cooking it, and when it was done, I went and asked him. I was like, someone was like, "Did he want cheese on that hot dog?" So let me go ask him. So I asked him, and the show hadn't started yet, and I walked back into the concessions area, and I was like, "He wants cheese on his wiener." And Kim was like, "Whoa!"
That's funny.
Yeah. Good times.
Yes.
All right, next one.
Okay, so me and my husband have been together for 22 years, and he had a 4-year-old son when we started dating, and we had been married for 5 years when he finally realized that I was his husband and not just some friend who came to all of the family events like his birthday parties and Christmas and Thanksgiving, and the dawning look on his face when he realized that we were husbands, not just friends, was hysterical, because still to this day, it's a look that you cannot duplicate unless somebody has just been put through the ultimate shock of their life.
But they'll be like, who the fuck is this motherfucker always at my birthday parties?
Daddy's
You
friend
better
is...
give me some good presents.
Look, that's a really good friend.
That's a really good friend right there. That's me.
Yeah, but you don't live with us.
What's that white lady always doing with these black kids?
That was actually from Majesty Divine, one of our local drag queens.
Okay.
Had a documentary done about her.
Yeah, did she?
Yeah, she was, I don't remember what it's called, but Majesty's a local drag queen, but she's also a teacher. And I think she faced some controversy for reading to kids in drag at the library or some shit like that.
Yeah.
I don't remember, but yeah.
I mean, we've had a couple of those that have faced controversy over it.
Controversy?
Yes. Did I say it wrong?
No. Controversy, I think, is how like the British people say.
Oh, okay. But yeah, that was funny.
All right, this is a short one.
I love drag queens.
Drag queens are the best.
Hi. When my middle man was 3 years old, he loved to run around the house naked, and he would jump his butt out at you and yell, "Poop attack."
I think that was from Beth from... I think that was when we had Beth on the podcast.
Oh, I gotcha. Like, now I'm like questioning, did he like throw poop at you?
Poop attack.
And say poop attack? Or was it something different? Like, now I gotta ask her, like, what? I need more. I need a little bit more context to that one.
Sad thing is, you probably asked her at the time. We just forgot. Because I don't remember either.
Yeah. That happens.
Speaking about poop attack, so on a side note, Kalia loves to just scream at you sometimes, just to be stupid, and I'll, like, to get her back, I will literally stick my finger in her mouth. Like, she'll be doing something dumb and yell at me, and I'll just, like, not like gag her, but I'll just like right in her mouth. Yep. And she hates it, so she'll cover her mouth. But we've been doing it for years now. And the other day she was she was doing the screaming thing, and trying to stick my finger in her mouth. She's like, I was like, listen here, stinky child. And she's like, I don't stink, you stink. I was like, well, my finger might stink. It probably smells like granddad's booty hole. No, I said booty cheeks.
No.
The look of horror on her face.
That child for life. Oh my God.
Yeah. I'm a terrible grandpa.
Oh God.
As Jennifer gets herself some more whiskey, she's like, I didn't drink after that one.
Hell yeah.
Just keep it. It's fine.
I'll just keep it. No, I won't take it. Ooh.
Come on, old lady.
I know, I'm back. I think.
Poop attack.
Poop attack? No, God, no.
All right, we'll do one more, and then
no submarines with.
You don't want to toss out with jelly.
But I mean, it just confused me because he was like, I love tossing salad with jelly, and I'm just like, first off, why? Like, do you just hide the jelly and wait for like it's time? And I was probably 13 when I watched this documentary. Probably something I shouldn't have been watching.
Yeah. You got an education.
I mean, yeah, but I stay away from the booty. See, exit only for Jennifer, because it's just poop. Like that's
just poop.
That's all that comes to, to my mind. And I know living with gay men, how hard it is for them to clean. Just to have sex is like, I mean,
it's an adventure.
It is. All you gotta do is push my hair away, and you're good. It's wintertime.
All right.
No, I'm just kidding. I shaved today.
All right, this is our last one.
I did. I promise.
All right, this is our last one.
Okay.
So when I was young, me and my sister liked to play this game in the tub, and who can hold their breath the longest.
And so my sister and I were playing this game in the tub, holding our breath, and I went underwater, and I was like, man, I'm going to win. I'm going to win. And when I get up, my sister never put her head in the water, but she's laughing so hysterically. I'm like, what is going on? I'll look around in the tub, and there's a big old pile of shit. There's a big old pile of shit just floating. I jumped out of that tub and started wrestling with my sister so hard.
Not
But I just
wrestling.
thought that was something funny.
Well, I mean, she is country.
Wrestling. I want to
And
wrestle.
there's poop again.
Oh my god.
Whenever I try to like help our guests think of a funny story, I'm always like,
just think of poop.
think of poop, because there's always a poop story. Majority of the time, they don't talk about a poop story.
Mm-hmm.
But we had a lot of poop stories today. And that was Miss Aubrey, and she was the sweetest, and she's got some stories to tell.
Oh,
like
yeah.
she done been around the world and back, and she's way younger than us, and makes me feel kind of like I ain't did shit with my life. But guess what? If I wanted to, I could retire at 54. So
There you go.
I've done some shit with my life. I just worked all my damn life. I have been working for 30 years. I just thought about that the other day because I started working when I was 14.
You know what that means?
I'm fucking old as shit.
Yeah, that's exactly what it means.
And I didn't get paid but like $2 an hour. No, it was like $4.25 I think was minimum wage when I was 14. But to think about what I was paid then and now, big difference. But
Oh yeah.
But it's like 30 years I've been working.
Because you're old, Jennifer.
And it doesn't count like the babysitting
Nope.
and everything else that
You didn't file a
pine
1099.
needles that I raked up before, like when I was 11 and 12. Like I've always tried to earn money, and I tell my twins, because they just turned 17, I tell them, I was like, my mama made me pay rent.
Now, what would your mama have done had you not paid rent?
Nothing.
Yeah.
But am I gonna not do what my mama tells me to do?
You, yeah, but I mean, you would have, but most people wouldn't have.
But I'm just saying, I guess my mama knew.
Yeah.
And the reason why I pretty much got a job was to help her, because she's this,
Yeah, single
a
mama.
single mom, waitressing on her own. My father's not doing shit for her. He ain't giving her no money for me,
Uh-huh.
And so, yeah, of course I'm going to help my mom out. And that's probably why I got a job at 14. It was just to help her out. Because I am that type of person.
That's our Jay.
Yeah.
And we love her.
Yeah, I hope so.
All right, let's take a quick break, and we'll be right back. And we're back.
We're back.
All right, Miss Jennifer. What have you been snacking on?
I imagine that they're homemade chocolate chip
are.
cookies, because I saw a
Cookie
cookie sheet full of them, and they're yummy.
So we had Jennifer hasn't met them yet, but Zay and I met a new gay couple that I think Jennifer's going to really like, especially Josh, because he's just a sweetheart. I mean, Santiago is an awesome guy too, but I just feel like Jennifer would get along great with Josh, because he's like jokey and not very serious and kind of a bitch like I am. So we kind of tease each other a lot. So I'm like, he and I have similar personalities. I'm like, I think you and him will get along well.
Yeah.
And not that I think you'll like Santiago a lot, but
Right.
Santiago's a little more serious and
More Zane.
no, more. I'm trying to think of maybe a bit more Glenn, actually.
Oh.
Not just serious. Like
I'm not. Oh, like it was just. Okay.
Yeah, not like in a bad way, but like Santiago is a lot more like
Reserved.
fussy and sissy. Not the word I was looking for.
Reserved.
Fussy and like likes his things a particular way.
Reserved.
Yeah. But really funny and really fun to be around.
Okay.
Yeah, he's.
I've been waiting. Y'all just been going on brunches and just leaving Jennifer out of things, and
Well, you're going to get to meet them at the Christmas party.
I mean, well, damn, that's like 2 weeks away.
It's a little bit more than that.
But still, like...
Yeah. Anyway, we had a bonfire last night, and they came over.
So
And
you didn't invite me to the bonfire?
would you have come at 9 o'clock at night?
No.
Then shut up.
Because I had to get up early to go to my mama's at 8
And that's
o'clock
your
this
mouth,
morning.
ma'am. I knew you wouldn't come. That's why I'm not trying to exclude you, but I knew you wouldn't come at 9. I also didn't invite Brian because I'm like, I know his old ass ain't gonna get up at 9.
Yeah.
Anyway, so they came over and I was like, oh, every time they come over, they keep bringing plants and shit for Zane, and I was like, I'm gonna give them some like something to take home. So I was like, I'm gonna make some cookies. So I baked some oatmeal raisin and some which are still in the fridge. So I got some dough left over, but I also made some chocolate chip cookie, and I was like, I'm gonna just go ahead and bake them. So I figured but I don't mean to brag, but I feel like I've got the recipe down pat, and I feel like they're like for homemade cookies, they're really good. They're good size. They're very soft.
To dough ratio.
Yep. And I feel like they're soft. Mm-hmm. They're good sized, and they look nice too. Like they have a good like presentation.
Yes.
So I'm rather proud of my cookies.
I like them.
Yeah. Okay.
I can eat your cookies. I just can't eat your booty.
Even with jelly?
Nope.
You just gotta push aside the hair like you. Get you some amoebas. All right. I was going to. There was a funny story I was going to tell. It was the booty hole, granddad's booty crack. I was like, oh, I should tell that as a story.
That was the story.
But it's my story time. So I was like, I want to talk about all the bones I broke over the years, because Kalia, God bless her, like if she even like brushes against something warm, she's like, oh, I burned myself. Mm-hmm. And I'm just like, my clumsy ass has broken 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 bones in my life. Mm-hmm. And I was like, y'all don't understand the meaning of pain until you've broken a fucking bone. Mm-mm. So I was like, you know what my story time is? I'm going to talk about all the idiot times I broke my bones. Mm. So the first time I grew up in Austin, Texas, and you know what? We'll make it a series. I'll just do the first one. Austin, Texas. I was probably 13, 14, somewhere in there.
Yep.
And Austin is a little bit hilly, and there's a creek that ran near our neighborhood. And to get down to the creek, you kind of climb down this steep hill. But it was like, I guess it was when they made the neighborhood, they piled. You know how like when they build an embankment, they'll pile up stone.
Right.
So it looks like they had piled up stone, and by stone I mean like
concrete
boulders. No, like it was stone. It was probably limestone, but it was like 3 or 4 foot tall boulders.
Okay.
It may have been natural. I don't know, but like you would climb down these, let's say 4 foot boulders. You would like it was almost like a stair step down to the creek.
Okay. So it wasn't a hill with grass where you could slide down.
No. It was like
you had to climb down.
Yeah, it was a climb. Okay. But it wasn't super steep. It wasn't scary.
But you still had to climb it.
You still had to climb it. So my friend
4 foot boulders when you're a kid is still
it was
a good
so
drop depending on how tall you are. Sorry.
So a friend of mine in the neighborhood, we went down to the bottom of the ravine, and in one of the boulders there was a little tree, like it had grown in the crack, right?
Don't touch a tree.
So I was standing on one of the boulders, messing with the tree, the sapling, and I guess it had dried out, and it snapped in my hand, and I fell back off probably a 3 foot ledge onto my back, all the air out of my lungs, and my arm started hurting real bad.
What'd I tell you?
I didn't know.
Don't touch a tree.
So, as I said earlier, I was at the bottom of the hill. So I had to probably climb up 40 feet.
What part of your arm did you break?
It was the forearm. I can't. There's 2 bones, the ulna and the radius.
That doesn't matter.
Yeah.
It wasn't a shoulder.
No, it was the forearm of my left arm.
So you're climbing with one arm.
Yeah,
pretty much.
Crying my eyes out because I was in fucking pain. I couldn't touch anything.
Yep.
And like I had to climb up out of this ravine, and then when I got to the top of the ravine, I had to walk probably about a quarter mile home.
Nice.
With a broken arm. And I finally get home, and Mom and Dad take me to the ER, and oh my God, yeah.
Yep.
That was my first of 6.
That's why you don't touch the trees.
Jesus Christ.
I watch too many movies. You don't touch trees.
So, yeah, don't. If you're at the bottom of a ravine and you see a sapling you could pull on, don't pull on it.
You just pull on rocks and make sure that the rocks are secure.
So,
yeah,
that's my
but
story
you
time.
can't tell the story about you in the lake house and jumping because you've already said that one.
Oh, yeah, I guess that is. Well, that would be number 7. No, that would be number 5 because there was one after that.
Gotcha. Well, if you, I thought you said 7.
No, there's 6 bones total.
6 bones total.
And that was 5.
Okay.
That was the 5th one.
So that was the first one that you did. And how old were you then?
I can't quite remember, but I would guess I was probably about 12 to 13, somewhere in that range.
Okay. So you just got stupider.
Yeah, I never got any better.
With the rest of them.
Yeah. Well, I mean, some of the...
I'm being silly. Please don't be mad at me.
Stop apologizing.
I didn't apologize. I just said I was being silly.
Okay. I'm not mad at you, and you were allowed to tease me, so you hush your mouth.
Okay.
Yes, I did get stupider, but like a lot of them, like a lot of the broken bones were just like me being dumb, but things that you wouldn't necessarily think would break a bone. Because we'll get into it. It's a series. It's a series for the next season.
But I will say,
I'm just clumsy.
Break your foot. Do not sprain your foot.
I did that many a time too.
Because apparently,
I was wrong.
Sprains hurt more than the breaks do.
I was wrong. It is 7.
And I sprained my foot, and I thought that I broke the fuck out of it. I even went to the ER, and you know me. I was an adult. I ain't going...
Oh, this was an adult?
Yeah, I ain't going nowhere.
Damn.
That motherfucker hurt. I was like, I have got to have broken this shit because it hurts. And I wait in the ER for hours, and they're like, oh, you just sprained it. Motherfucker, this shit hurts. And the doctor's like, from what I've witnessed, sprains on ankles hurt more than if you were to actually have broken it. I was like, well, then can you just break this shit so that way I can feel better? And he was like, no. And I was like, okay.
Take a hammer. I will say I have broken and sprained, but I have sprained my ankle probably 5 or 6 times over the years. And no, the breaks are more painful. But I sprained my ankle so bad that they were worried that the swelling was going to burst the skin. It was that bad.
Gotcha.
So swelling, the spraining is no joke.
I broke my leg. I broke my pinky. Give me that back. Don't that damn sprain.
Yeah, it's rough.
It was rough. Okay, sorry. I know that was your story time.
All right.
I just had to say that.
Well, for all our listeners, thank you for listening to another season of Guide to Poor Parenting.
Oh,
we have enjoyed. We have. I don't know what I've done in the last month, but like our listenership dropped off for some reason. I'm hoping everybody comes back.
Yeah.
But for all our listeners, Benjamin, we love you so much.
Yes.
And for all our other listeners, we don't know yet.
I mean, we'll love you if you call, email, do all the shit we're asking you to do just to make help us get better.
But if you have any funny stories about your kids,
or if you need some bad parenting advice, or if you have any ideas for topics,
please email us at guidetopoorparenting@gmail.com.
Or call us at 256-274-1329 and leave a message.
Thanks for listening to another episode and season of A Guide to Poor Parenting.
Oh, season finale. If you like our podcast, please give us a 5-star rating on whatever platform you're listening on, or 1 or 2 or 3 or 4. Just let us know what the fuck you like or think about us.
We actually do have a 5-star rating on Spotify.
What?
I know.
You didn't tell me that. I should have said what I just said then.
But for our listeners, if you don't like our podcast, just like when our kids want us to take them to their friend's house, even though they haven't done their chores yet.
Tough shit.
Go clean your room. Do your laundry. Clean your nasty ass bathroom.
And don't say, Grandpa, will you check my room and not get mad when Auntie Jay checks your room.
Or go ask Granddad, because Grandpa's tired of checking. God damn it.
But I'm just saying, Grandpa is lenient. Auntie Jay ain't. She knows better.
She
So
does.
she never asked me.
She asked Justin, because Justin's super lenient.
Oh, okay.
Bye, y'all.
Bye, guys.
See you next season.
All right, bye, guys.